in the plat. Please call in on 15383. Oh my Lord, 3963. Or join. Okay. Right, and one more thing I've got to try and get together. All right, so I'm going to sing this song, and so I'm going to sing a song here, and I'm asking you all to join me, please. So we're going to warm up, and I'm not going to use the YouTube. I'm just going to sing the song as raw as my voice will allow me to sing. Okay, so I'm going to sing The Lord is Blessing Me right now. Because I want to warm up, I want to sing some praises to the Lord in the hope that everything will come together. And so I'm going to start the singing, and we'll take it off from there. So it's the Lord is blessing me right now, oh right now. The Lord is blessing me right now, oh right now. He woke me up this morning, and he started me on my way. The Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord is blessing me right now. The Lord is blessing me right now, oh right now. The Lord is blessing me right now, oh right now. He woke me up this morning, and he started me on my way. The Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord is blessing me right now. I want to sing Rock My Soul in the Bosom of Abraham. 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 Oh, rock my soul. So high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get round it. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. So I'm going to sing another one here, okay, to warm up and chase those negative spirits away and welcome in the warm, embracing and loving spirit of the Lord and his heavenly beings. I'm calling upon my holy angels, my angels of laughter and my angels of encouragement and my helper angels to come and encamp around me, and let's get this show going. Let's get it buzzing. Call in the people and let the people come and let us party the Sunday night away, because we've only got work the following day. Okay, so the Lord, oh dear me, the song, where's the song that's coming? God's Holy Spirit in the land, reach out and touch him if you can. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley, God's Holy Spirit in the land. Okay, folks, so I'm Joycelyn Linton, coming into the higher calling, And I'm on blogtalkradio.com / coming into the higher calling. And also I have Spreaker, SPREAKER.com / Joycelyn Linton's tracks. So apostrophe S. So today is the second day of the 10th month, 2016. So I've been talking about the two witnesses and going through various parts of the scriptures according to how the Lord is leading me. And I found that I've been writing topics and discussion points, but as I begin to read, then the whole message takes a different turn, and now it delays me from wanting to start, because I anticipate one message but I speak another message. So it's like somebody learning to dive, and they're standing there on the springboard and can't quite get the bravery to make that leap and plunge in the deep end of the pool, and knowing that they won't get a belly flop. So that's what's happening, because I take my time and I decide on the message, and this is what I'm going to say, and it takes me a while to write my summary, only to know I'm going to say something completely different. So let's hear tonight what the Lord has said. But I had one of the participants or listeners who sent me a message asking me to speak a little bit more on the two witnesses. So I wasn't quite sure what she was asking, and I did leave a message saying I'm not sure what you're asking me, because it's a series, and as I start to read, as I just said to you, it's the Lord takes over and will lead. But we can start it from Revelation 11 and swing over to the book of Zechariah, and even go over into Daniel chapter 9 and see what has to be said. Okay, but what I can tell you is that the two witnesses are very, I'm going to say, they're special people. They're special people because they're written prophecy, and they're bearing witness to the God of the earth. Okay, so, and they're also called prophets. And as we know, prophets are people that hear the voice of the Lord, of the voice of God, and then brings a message to the people. And the Lord has his seasons when he brings his prophets forward to bring message to the people. And we've seen evidence of this in the days of Samuel, where it starts off the book of Samuel by saying that the word of the Lord wasn't in the land. And if I just quickly swing over to Samuel, it's been quite a while since I've read Samuel, but it's just flashed into my memory. And I know it starts off about Samuel's mother, Hannah, and how she prayed, "My heart rejoices in the Lord my horn is lifted up, my mouth boasts over my enemies, for I delight in your deliverance." So she's been delivered from being in a barren state. However, it says that it does by saying that it says that therefore the Lord the God, because I promise that your house and your... So apparently the word of the Lord was not heard for quite a while in the town that Samuel grew up in. And so even Samuel had an issue in recognizing the voice of the Lord. When the Lord called him, he didn't know who was calling him. The boy Samuel ministered before the Lord. You see, he ministered before the Lord under Eli. In those days, the word of the Lord was rare. There were not many visions. One night, Eli, whose eyes were becoming so weak that he could barely see, was lying down in his usual place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel. Samuel answered, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." But Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. And again the Lord called Samuel. And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." "My son," Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." Now Samuel did not yet know the word the word of the Lord, and had not yet been revealed to him. The Lord called Samuel a third time, and Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." Then Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can all hear me as I speak to you here. So I've changed my microphone equipment here. So can you see, evidently, and I have to giggle at Samuel here. Evidently, Samuel grew up before the Lord. He was in the temple. He was near to the ark, our altar. So let's just reiterate. So it says the lamp of the Lord, of the lamp of God, had not yet gone out. Okay, so the lamp of God had not yet gone out. So there was a flicker of light going on. Samuel was in the light, and he was lying down in the temple, which is the place of worship, the place to come and give acknowledgement and give honor to the Lord. The temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel. So there are three things here. There's a triangle here. There's the lamp of God, the temple of God, and the ark of God. The Lord now calls Samuel, and Samuel's confused. He goes and he goes to Eli, and Eli says, "Here I am. You called me." So how fascinating can that be? That the child is growing up to know the Lord. He's right there in the epitome, or in the most sacred place that he could be. And yet when the Lord comes, I'm going to say he comes, when the Lord comes and calls Samuel, Samuel does not recognize the Lord. So it tells me that something was happening in those days that not even Samuel could recognize the voice of the Lord. You see, and it took about 3 trials before even the priest Eli, who has brought up Samuel under the Lord, recognized that, hey, this is an extraordinary voice. This is no ordinary voice. And Eli has to say to the young man, "Go back, and when you hear the voice, say, 'Speak to me, Lord. Here I am.'" He says, so Eli said, "Go lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. So, growing up in the way of the Lord, growing up in the knowledge and the word of the Lord, and yet when the Lord calls, he could not recognize that this was the voice of the Lord calling him. I'm hoping that the sound is still okay on this. So it's telling you something about the time and the season. And why I say the time and the season, because there was no vision in those days. There was no word of the Lord coming through. So that means there was quite a distance of the Lord. And there must have been some other darker forces that was controlling the environment. And though the light of the Lord was there, but still Samuel was confused in his mind and could not recognize the unusual voice of the Lord. You see? So even the best of us who are primed prophets or messengers of